Welcome back, my friends. Welcome back on this beautiful fall day. Cool out there. It's 5 degrees and I'm freezing my ass. But is that what we're going to talk about? No, no, no. We are going to talk about is love. Do you love me? Well, guess what? I love you. And that's what we're going to talk about. On this channel, we talk about everything and anything that makes us not awesome, but the best, awesomest human beings ever. What is love? Do you know what love is? Are you married? Do you have a boyfriend or girlfriend? Do you love them? What is love? Have you noticed how many divorces there are in this world? Why? Why are there divorces? Listen to this. Let's talk about this. Love is what? What is the most purest form of love? To me, it's my Creator, God. So then, if I loved God, how would you love God? It would be unconditional, right? It would be so unconditional, it would be raw, it would be pure love. You'd be in ecstasy, correct? That's the secret. See, the reason people have divorces in this world is because they are living a barter system. I've made a video on love before. Since then, I have evolved and I've learned a bit more about love. And that's what I want to share with you today. See, I am divorced. Yeah. But so what? I want you to understand this. True love is unconditional. If the person that you love goes out and you love them so much, it would not affect you. True love is freedom, total freedom. You would not hold that thing that you love back. You let it go, you let it flow. That's what true love is. But you might say, Kareem, if I love that person and they go out with somebody else, then where is the love? But there's two equations to love. You love them. You let them free. They should feel free totally. But the question is, do they love you? That's the question. And if they don't, and they haven't learned how to love, then guess what? That's on them. But on you, you love truly. True love is also letting them go and not being with them as well, because it is unconditional. So most people haven't learned how to love. Why? Because they don't love themselves. How did I learn how to love? And I'm sure you too. For me, I learned to love from my mom and the people around me. And I thought that was love. Then people learn how to love through movies. And you think that is the right way to learn, to love. But is it? See, this is all different people and different circumstances coming into your life to teaching you how to love. But true love is pure. It is letting go. See, you will never learn how to love anybody until you love yourself. So you let go. And it is unconditional. But then the question becomes, in the relationships when you have divorces. So here's the secret in relationships. You love everybody. Of all the people who come into your life. But you want to spend the rest of your life with somebody. You choose the right person. Your choice is important. See, let's say for example, you pick somebody from TikTok. And you look at this beautiful woman. She's looking at her breasts and her nice ass. Let me ask you a question. What do you think is in their mind? It is not love. Think about that. They are not happy inside. They're looking as a barter system from somebody. That is not where true love comes from. You look at people's heart and you feel their heart and you choose the right values, and then you come together and you build on those values together. But if one decides to go the other way, you let them go. That is true love. It's not holding them back. Think about what I just said. So how does that work in your growth life? When I started to learn to live this way and learning to love me and everybody around me, including this bloody table. I love that table. I love that little ant on the street. I feel it inside me. That little squirrel dead on the road, I pray for it. That is love too. And when I started learning to live this way, come from a place of love and no ego, it will reflect in your financial world as well, in everything around you. You will attract abundance in your life. You will attract happiness in your life. Because you are loving you. And if God is love, then you're attracting love. Because you attract who you are. That's the secret. You attract who you are. Did you get that? If you love you, then you are attracting love in your life. And you will attract abundance in your life. You will attract happiness in your life. In other words, you will attract wealth. Why? Because you love you. This is how it works. I didn't understand this. True love needs nothing. In other words, when you love you and you treat everybody with love and respect, guess what? That is exactly what you're going to get back in your life. But guess what? You are a human being after all, right? You are not God. You will make mistakes. I make mistakes every freaking day. sometimes the worst takes the better of me. So how do I handle that? At the end of the day, I will reflect on my day. And I will course correct what I had done. And I will forgive me. Because I make mistakes too. I am a human being. I am flawed. And when you're flawed, but you are a human being and you forgive you, and then you move on. And you learn from that. Because life is full of mistakes. At least mine is. I'm not perfect. And this is how it works. I hope I shed a little light in your life. And if you think I did, please like, share, and subscribe to this channel so we can make this world the best world ever. Live consciously, with purpose, in this moment, now, and with freaking passion. So much passion that's oozing out of you. So much ooziness that you're pouring out with love.